What's up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Will Burn a Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is my wife D, and we back with another exclusive funny reaction video. Today we are headed into a, I don't know how old they said. Hold on. Got it written down. Never mind. They didn't give an age. But mom catches her son smoking some weed on 420. So some disciplinary actions had to be dealt. So I don't know. This is one of those controversial topics. You know how you handle your discipline with a child. It's a very sensitive topic because everybody parents different, and everybody got to say so on how this should be handled. So I'm gonna see how she handled it first. I don't know how she gonna handle it.
How old was he? Is a question. Like,
oh
Lord, he young.
Hi everybody. This is my 12-year-old son.
12.
Stepson.
Oh God. Wait, is his mama still alive? Is his mom? See?
Where's the dad?
Wait a minute.
Where's the dad?
No, forget this. Forget it. I'm gonna fire up like y'all. We 8 seconds in. I haven't even got to what she about to do to him. First said, I don't know the backstory, but I heard stepmom. I don't know if I'm allowed anything touching one of my kids.
Yeah.
If you step, don't
touch. It depends, of course, like if
No.
they were there from the beginning.
Do you see where he at? This don't like nothing that should be going down. Don't touch my kid. I ain't got no stepchildren, we ain't got that. But I'm just saying.
Camera, Terrence. Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Tell the camera how old you are.
12.
How old are you?
12.
You're gonna have to speak up.
12.
And what were you doing today, Terrence? Tell the camera what you were doing today. You was what?
Smoking.
You speak louder any other time.
I was smoking.
And tell the camera what grade you're in right now.
7.
And what grade you're going to. What grade are you going to?
Why is that important?
Oh, okay. Why is that? Is it because you're a straight F student?
Oh.
And you like to get high? Can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
See,
So,
it's,
I don't know how to cut hair, but we're going to cut hair today. Terrence has a fresh cut. Got it today. Yes, he did. They don't come in the house high. I'm so sorry for my camera, you guys, but we're going to get this together.
Oh, when they cut their hair?
No, I don't like when they do none of this. Humiliation in public, like, what is putting this on camera gonna do for you?
Terrence will not have a hairline.
Why are you doing that? What does
Terrence
that do
don't have
for
no
him,
hair.
though?
Humiliating him and gonna make him act out even
Look
worse.
at that. Can you see it?
But if your kid gets bullied, then what? At what point do you feel...
Look at it.
My thing is too, like, you say he's 12, right? And then you say, oh, smoke, we can get an F's. What have y'all done
You get high at 12.
besides making a video? I mean, you
What
probably
else
get
we
high.
don't do
In
is
front of
come in
me.
my house high. And what else we don't do is get all F's. Can you pass PE next semester? Will you pass PE next semester? Because that's what you're going to go to school looking like if you don't.
I don't agree.
Fresh haircut,
Like, you ain't
too.
correct
Y'all
my
can tell me
grades.
when
Did
it's
your daddy have the
I don't
paper?
agree about this one.
He had a paper in?
Public
Oh, and
relations.
his daddy had a paper in his haircut. I wonder who's going to be more mad.
Dang, you gonna be more mad? So she been that petty. She said your dad
My
paid
house
for it.
high.
So not only are you gonna start problems with the kid, you give him a stupid haircut. Your dad gonna say something too because he paid for the haircut that day.
You gonna be getting your hair cut. Every time you get it cut, it's gonna come from me.
Just don't do nothing.
I
I don't see how.
don't
public
ever want your
humiliation
hairline
is
to grow
any type
back.
of any type of-
I
You'll
just
never
feel
have
like
one.
he's gonna go to school
He's
get
looking like your
bullied
grandpa.
or made fun of, and it's like at that point, then what do you do?
So this is what happens when you come in my house high. Look at the camera. This is what happens when you come in the house high. You look like this. You're gonna go to school like this, and I'm gonna redo it Monday, so you'll be fresh. Okay? Not only that, Terrence gonna get his ass whooped every day before and after school. Not only that though, you ain't doing shit this whole motherfucking summer. Are you ready for these consequences? Because you haven't been given consequences since you've been staying here.
It's horrible.
But you're gonna get them, and you're gonna get this work. We don't do that no more.
This form of
This
discipline is never.
coming in here high, lying, bad grades, that's not what we're gonna do no more. So tell the camera, that's not what I'm gonna do no more. And make sure they can hear you.
That's not what I'm gonna do no more.
What are you gonna do?
Hit new grade.
And
Not come in the house high.
not what?
Not come in the house
No,
high.
you're not gonna smoke at 12 years old. You're not gonna post pictures of shit that's not yours. He ain't got no bands. How much money you got?
None.
How much you got?
None.
How much did you get today?
$5.
Where you get that money from?
My dad.
So what bands do you got? This is not Deucey Bands. His name is Terrence Zaki Hines, and he's 12 years old in the 7th grade, going to the 7th grade. Right?
I don't get
Okay.
get out of putting.
So all that money he be posting, it ain't his.
Like, what are you doing to help or change
Nothing.
the problem?
Nothing. Thinking she doing
Look at
something
the
posting
camera.
it, so she
What
can
you got to
pop
say?
up.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say to any of your friends? Because it's going on your Facebook, your Instagram, and your Snapchat. Kick
Why?
too.
Why does he have social media at 12?
I don't get.
I'm sorry.
It's a
This
lot
is
I don't
no.
get. It's a lot I don't get in
This
this
is
type
no
of.
for me.
It's a lot I don't get in this type of discipline. First off, public humiliation is like the most degrading thing ever, even for a child. And I've seen videos like this, and I see comments all the time, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get them down here. But that's what you get when you watch stuff like this. But I've seen people say like, "Oh yeah, that's parenting." Like I guarantee.
No.
I saw
parenting.
there was a video that trended just like this years ago, and the dad had his son was gangbanging or caught gangbanging, and he whooped his son on camera like this. It was one of the first videos to trend like this, and he whooped his son on camera. And was like, "Oh, all the gang members that think my son gonna be out here gangbanging, like y'all see this? He just got whooped by his dad." 3 days later, his son was killed. Ask him, and they did an interview on his dad and asked him. He said, "If I would have never put that video out," he said, "my son would probably still be here today." And he got to live with that, knowing that he
What?
publicly humiliated his son on camera, and his son was shot in the front yard 3 days later.
I just don't get the point of that.
You
Like,
publicly,
some things need to be held behind closed doors.
my
Like,
kid, I was just, it's so funny because I just talked to D about grades. And I said this. Kids, okay, there's different ways. So there are kids that mentally are probably having challenging, like not getting good grades, right? It happens. But then you have those ones who aren't applying themselves and they're failing because it's not being applied. I said my progress reports came home every 2 weeks and I had to have it signed. My dad requested that those progress reports be sent. As a parent, I think you are failing these kids because if these kids are failing, you should know these kids are failing before it even gets to that point. If you're on your kids' grades, you'll know. It shouldn't be the report card come out now you all shocked that it's F's on it. Be on top of your kids' report cards and you wouldn't have to worry about that. And obviously, you should know if they're doing their homework. Check their homework daily.
As a parent, this really disturbed me.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
believe in
being
public
honest.
humiliation. Like I don't care what people
I
drop
feel like
down.
1, this is inappropriate. I feel 2, this is not the way to handle it. I feel that instead of like talking to him, because it's like we can't, and it's like I'm pretty sure we're gonna get people, oh, you don't know how he is, or you can't judge them off of one video. We can't, but I am off of one video because it's what she put out there.
Right? Why am I getting?
So-
Why do I have to know what's going on in your household?
Because what people always say, like,
But-
oh, you don't know, da-da-da.
But if you don't know, if this video never put out, you would never know what's
Exactly,
going on in your
and
household.
it's like she said, stepmom. Where's the mom? Where's the dad? How are you okay with embarrassing your son like that?
But you heard what she said. The dad paid for the haircut. She said, "Who's gonna be madder, you or him?" So now you start the whole argument in your house.
Not
trying to
even
be,
that, but like, I don't know hair. But I'm just saying, like, what if you mess up his hairline or something like that? What if you doing that carelessly, you cut him up? I think it's just dumb because I feel like, put yourself in his shoes. Like, imagine if your mom as a girl did that. Like, oh, you came home high or you got bad grades and she cut all your hair off. Why? What is cutting your hair off solving? And giving you embarrassment?
There's no respect.
Having your friends, make fun of you, or you embarrassed to go to school. So him having that haircut, imagine he's ditching school because he don't want to go and get embarrassed.
It's
So
okay,
now
bro.
that's even worse. Like, you have to think of the outcome that it's gonna cause.
Then you wonder why these kids don't got no respect for
No
no
respect.
other. Because if they don't fear you, like as a parent, they don't fear nothing else. That's the thing. And what they create, to me, out of these type doing this to these type of kids, these kids grow up to be fearless because they come to the point like, you can tease me, do whatever you want. I came from the trenches, like nothing's
I
feared.
just wish there was a part 2 of this.
And if you can put this type of authority on a kid, what do you think these cops are doing? Humiliating people daily with stuff like, and these kids are disrespecting people because they have this type of parenting at home. This is bad.
I
This
just feel like,
leads,
what's the point of recording
it leads nowhere.
Like, if you're gonna do it, why record it?
Why do you need to show the world that you just humiliated yourself?
At 12, okay, like she said, 12 years old, coming home high, failing school, having
But
F's,
name-
repeating, you're literally flunking, so now you have to repeat something.
But name everything you just
What
named.
are you doing?
Listen to what you just named. Failing school. Are you on top of that as a parent? No. Obviously you're not because he's still failing. 2,
That's a whole year.
he's smoking. You
Coming
not
home
checking
high.
him. That mean he been coming home high. You ain't corrected it. I'm correcting all that. you getting picked up after school or something is getting corrected.
Yeah,
And I don't,
just feel
and it's
like
always the same, like, oh, your parents work, and what about these parents that got hours and they can't?
there's the people that done that
My
and
dad
still
worked,
made sure
my
that
dad
their
worked
kids
for the
were good.
railroad. The most on-call job there possibly is. If you don't know, go look up a railroad schedule. You tell me. I was put in line still. My dad, when I get home, you can deal with it. Like, that's what it was. And there's no excuse. I just feel like this is terrible. And this is the new parenting, this new wave of humiliation of a kid. It's just, and then they say like, and then I know those people that'll come and say the soft generation. This is why these kids are soft. Our parents wasn't putting us on the internet to raise us right. We wasn't getting embarrassed in front of everybody to get. My parents did it behind closed doors and said, "You dare disrespect me in public.
Exactly.
You gonna see it again."
I got my ass whooped, and I waited till I was done, and I came out the room. Like, it's just,
The
I don't know.
humiliation is horrible.
And even if, like, I'm pretty sure ass whooping wasn't the most appropriate thing, but
The
let's not act like we didn't get whooped back then. But did our parents put it on social media for the world to see? No, they did it behind closed doors because why? It's our household and that's our business.
That's terrible.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like that was bad.
It's bad.
And like I said, if she would have did this behind closed doors, maybe it would have been different. I don't know. It's still bad in my eyes, but
it's a
it for
trend
the
thing,
world
though.
to see. Yeah, because I've
thing.
seen like probably 4. I've seen a mom do it on her kid's Snapchat. I've seen another one do it on her Instagram, and then
that
like
one with the parents with the little girl. Remember they had
oh
a try down in a chair
and
in the
they got in
garage.
trouble.
Like it's just
They like had her strapped to the chair in the garage.
Like it's getting to
because she stole like $20 or something like that. I don't remember.
To the point like the humiliation with these kids is just getting bad. Like it's crazy because it started as a wave. Like you see one person getting the haircut, and it's that same haircut. That's how you know it's a wave. It's that same old man haircut, and it's like, and then one she took him to the barber, and the barber did it for him. Like, oh, you gonna like, oh, he looks up to him as a dad. Like, what, you letting another grown man do this to your kid's hair that you're not with? He's not your boyfriend. Just some random barber.
Wish, like this had a part 2 to know, like, what did the mom say if the mom is around, or what did the dad? How did the dad
It's not
react?
even that bad.
Like,
It's just the bad. It's just it shouldn't be done. The public humiliation of a child just shouldn't be done. Like it's bad. Like no matter what that kid, like you publicly humiliating your child, and you feel like that's okay. Like, oh, I'm the parent. Like you gonna get humiliated in front of all your friends. Like what are you proving though? Like what is humiliating in front of friends and people you don't know gonna do for you and your household? Nothing. You accomplished nothing with that.
Talked about.
And that video is gonna trend and go over and over, and people gonna do it. And it makes me think that some of these people doing it, are they doing it for views? Like, okay, I know people going to controversy. You know, controversial topics are big. And if you have these type of videos, they go viral. So I wonder if some of these parents say like, oh, I'm gonna make my video go viral and branch from it. You just never know.
I don't know.
It's
I mean, like I said.
But I'm curious to know. Comment section, I want to know what y'all opinions on. Like, we agree, that's the thing. And on these topics, it's agree to disagree.
And I feel like me, and I'm using this as me as a parent. Like, I would not agree with this. Me as a parent. Now, like, if you're not a parent, then by all means, your opinion is your opinion.
And then those ones, you got those ones that'll say, look, I was raised and I turned out right.
That's fine. But I'm pretty sure your mom didn't put you out there like that.
And if you were, you probably one in a million that made it during this parenting. Like, a lot of them don't because they're humiliated by their parents. Like, they fear their parents. That's terrible. Like, if your parent, I mean, it's that, oh, you should know. It's if your kids fear you, like, I'm talking about genuinely fear you, that's a problem. That is a freaking problem. Like, oh, my parents, like, I'm scared of my mom. Like, what? Huh? You scared of your mom? And when I say that, you should know. Are you scared of your mom? What sense does that make? Why would that should be my safe haven. Your parents should be your safe zone. Like, I can go to my parents, like, you scared of your parents? Oh, I remember hearing that. My mom moved me with a extension cord. Like, what? You scared of your mom because she beat you with a extension cord? Like, I knew a kid told me he used to get hit with switches with thorns. Like, his mom would go get a rose bush thorn and whoop him with it. He would have the marks on him at school. That type of stuff is just like, what are y'all doing? If the slave masters did it, y'all doing the same thing to y'all kids. Basically, what y'all doing, y'all just modern day whooping them. That's what they did. They whipped us. Y'all whip y'all kids with anything y'all can find. What do you think the slave masters did? Whip us. And y'all just brought it into y'all household. Whipping kids. Just my opinion on it. But thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know this is a controversy. Like I said, this is agree to disagree. No hard feelings. This ain't no come over here and, oh my God, no. It's your opinion. I'm not going to go in the comments and say, oh, you stupid mother. I'm just going to that's your opinion. Like, we all raise our kids different.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's it. But we still love you. We'll see y'all in our next video.